Live streaming. Got it. I'll just wait for my live stream to catch up with me. Okay, let me just go and find my browser. Make sure we're in there. Welcome if you're joining me. It's Fiona Fernandez. And I like to do my Stampin' Up on Wednesday nights. So let me see how we're going. All right, I'm almost there. And I just want to check if the champagne foil sheets are still current. So I'm just going to check my website. So you can check in the shop now. So if you're shopping with me, you can shop with fionafernandez.stampinup.net and go to the shop now feature. And you can just put something in the search bar. So I'm just going to type champagne, because there's other champagne things in there, not the drink. There's embellishments. No, I think it must be an old thing. Okay. It's not in there. It's not current. There's something shiny and I thought I might play with it. We'll see how we go. So I'm going to play with the Wisteria Wishes tonight. I'll just get my Facebook back up so I can see. So if you're joining me for the first time, Fiona Fernandez in Sydney, Australia, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. So Wednesday Night Live, I like to just wing it, play with something. It's my creative time, so I'm including you all, and welcome. So this has, faith is about trusting some of the sentiments. Happiness grows within to a friend who's all kinds of wonderful, and hang in there even when you don't understand. So it's a lovely stamp set, Wisteria Wishes, and I've got the Wisteria dies as well. So there's lots of dies in there. So I haven't played with this yet. We're going to have a bit of fun tonight playing with that, thinking about it. So just a couple of things before everyone joins in, or whoever else is coming along. So feel free to comment if you want to say hello or chat to anybody. Otherwise, grab a drink and relax, or craft along if you want to. You're welcome. So during October, until the 31st of October, you can join Stampin' Up. Well, you can join anytime, but you can join Stampin' Up. And it's still the same price, $169, but you get to choose $283 worth of products, which is great. So just hop over to the Join Now section of my website or message me. I'm happy to help you there. It's great, really great value. If you're looking to get some crafting things, it's a really great way to do it. So you'll be current till the end of March. Hi, Athena. And that's great in itself. So when you join Stampin' Up, they do it by quarters. So we've just hit October. So October, November, December is a quarter. And if you join, because you're joining in October, it's after the quarter has started. So you get to stay current so there's a minimum you need to meet to stay current every quarter. And when you first start, you get a full quarter. You have to do a full quarter before you have to meet that minimum, which is great if you're joining now, because you have all that time and you don't have to sell products if you don't want to. You can just buy for yourself as a hobby demo, or you can sell if you want to. You can demo if you want to, demonstrate. You're still called a demonstrator though, even if you join. Hi, Di, welcome. So I've got a lovely team. So if you'd like to join my team, you're welcome. Just let me know. Now, the other thing that's happening next week, the 1st of November, the Fitting Florets set is coming out to customers. You can actually put that in your starter kit now if you wanted to join. And there's a whole sweet collection there. So some of these things won't be available once the new catalogue comes out for January. There's only some that's available till then, 4th of January. So that's also something to keep your eye out for. Give me a holler. So anybody crafting tonight? See what they say. I'll flick over to my table any second now. Just got to go find it. Please, spotlight. Ta-da! The table, please. Okay, so I'm going to play with this. Now I must find a photo. That's what I haven't done. I was going to find that photo let me go find my photo and I will just have a look for it. So while I'm finding that, you can have a look at these. Now, these little swirls, the gold adhesive back swirls, are now available for demonstrators, and they'll be available for customers next week with that fitting florets set. So they're pretty little swirls. Look at that. They're lovely. So I thought I'd show you those as well. Of course we can. Who else is with us? Ah, you're a bit tired, Diana. Oh, Athena's playing with the scanner cut. Lovely. Diana's been walking. You want to tell us about your walk, Diana? I'm just going to go and find a photo. I took some photos when I went to the botanical gardens the other week of some wisteria. And I was going to get one up on the screen to show everybody, but I don't know if I've still got it on the computer or not. Oh dear. 22 kilometers. Whoa. Hi, Dimity. Oh, that's okay. You craft when you're ready. Got to eat. Now I can't find my photos. I think I took them all off. Oh dear. Where are they? Got other flowers there. Oh, maybe they're still there. Hang on. Just flick slowly. I've got a feeling I took them off the camera, off my Dropbox. And they're not there now. Oh, that's a shame, isn't it? Maybe I can share off my phone. Haven't tried that before. I've got the Zoom on the phone as well. And that was so you could see my face. Oh, hi, Jill. You're welcome. No trivia tonight. Oh, we'll be a bit trivial. Don't worry. We'll give you some trivia. Anyone got some trivia for Jill? Oh, she plays trivia normally on Wednesday nights. I was trying to find the photo, but I can't find one. So I might have to Google one. I was going to use my one. Never mind. That happens sometimes, doesn't it? So let me just quickly go and find some wisteria while you talk about trivia. Diana might have something. There she goes. 4,000 people walked 21 or so kilometres to raise funds for cancer research. 2.5 million raised. That is fantastic. Well done. Wow. So I'm guessing you'll get more than that too. After people hear that, they might contribute. It's really awesome. And I shall just type the words wisteria in to get a photo up so we can, oh, there's a lot of wisteria. Okay. Let me just grab that and put that over there. Wow, that's incredible, isn't it? That is truly amazing. So I'll just screen share for a second and see if I can find my wisteria. Yeah, let's see if this works. Here we go. There's some wisteria. Look, beautiful, beautiful colours. Let's click on that one. Here we go. Oh, where have I gone? There we go. Beautiful. So pretty, isn't it? So we'll pick out some purpley colours. Let's get a bigger picture. Oh, isn't that pretty? That is lovely. Okay, we'll stop the sharing. And I will put that over on the other screen so I can see the colour. It's very pretty. All right, there we go. Right, I'm back. We're back on the table. So I've pulled out some of the purpley colours, Gorgeous Grape and the Highland Heather. And I just got out a whole lot of avocado that was sitting in the cupboard too. I'm just not sure what colours to do yet. So if anyone's got any ideas. Oh, hi, Wendy. How are you going? Just saw you there. Photo of wisteria. Yeah, I had a photo of wisteria in my Dropbox, but I had to clean the Dropbox out. And you were in the pool, Dimity. 12 different flowers. What? 2 closed rows under pawpaw and lemonade tree flowering Yellow flower. Wow. A lot of flowers. Lovely. Right, well, that should be fun. Right, let's go. Let's stamp something. I'll just put this aside and we'll stamp onto some white. I think we'll stamp white. Let's try white. There's an idea. If anyone's got any questions about the card making things, or if anyone needs catalogues, let me know. I'll just pop them over there. So actually, I'll just find the Wisteria one. Hang on. We'll just find it in here first and see what they've got on their page. Good, Wisteria Wishes. Here it is, page 92. Ah, look at that. They've put it with some pale papaya. That's nice. Lots of different things we could be doing with it. Wow, that's on the green too. That's different. I hadn't even thought to do that. Alrighty, well, we'll just roll it. See what happens, eh? Now, the first thing we're going to do tonight, something you've all been waiting for, I'm sure, is me to put a new blade in my trimmer. So this is how the new blades come, and I've got one in there. Oh, sorry. That made me laugh. That flung across the room then, not too far, just a little off the desk. See, there's a new blade. So what I do when I have changed them before, by the way. Obviously, I've got a new one there, but I get a marker and I mark the old one, and this will be, so I put them just in case I want to use them again. I put them back into a packet like this because you never know. I mean, they're not fantastic. They're doing that rough thing like mine's doing. Diana's saying hooray. The callistemon is covered in flowers. Oh, Dimity, we need pictures. Yep, so I pop them back into the little packet like this so that I don't, because they still do work. Like I could still use them if, I can't find my new ones. So I just put, that was the new one. That's the new one. I mark the old one. So this is number 1. See, and then I'll put number 1 back in the packet. So I know that I've used it. So what you do is bring your trimmer up here. You make sure I'm in picture. And you go, there's a little hole here, sort of a little dent. You can see that. Can you see that? See this little hole here. It's not really a hole, but it's a bit where you can get the trimmer out. See? Wow, that is really worn. Look at that. That's done a lot of work, that one. And this is the new one. Look at the difference. You're right. I needed to change that. And yes, I will eventually throw them away. So I'll put them in the packet though like that. Push it in. So it stays there, and then I just pop them back. So when you buy new ones, they come in a pack of 4 like this, cutting blades. We'll just pop that in the drawer here with the other ones. Oh, they're right next to me. I had them in another cupboard, so I decided I better move them. And I'll put them here. All right, so be very careful. It's very sharp. You can pop that back down and just make sure you get it sort of into that little hole, and it just goes back in. So up one side, out the other side, in one side, down and down, and you're done. And we'll just make sure we've cleaned this at the same time. So just get a little paintbrush and get rid of all the rubbish out of there. Now, when you get a new trimmer, I still haven't moved the plastic. When I first got it, and used it a bit. I thought there was something wrong with it because it was going all funny, but there's nothing wrong with it. It's got a plastic layer on it. I just haven't taken it off yet. It's been 3 years. Do you think I need to take that off yet? Just keeps it nice. It's starting to look a bit funny there, but it works just fine. So that's what the bubbling is. There's nothing wrong with the trimmer. It's a clear layer of plastic to remove. Right, we have nice new blade in. Yay. Now, don't forget when you're shopping, there's my host code for October. There's my details. Move that down a bit so you can see it. So I change the host code every month, and I close at about 10 o'clock on the last day of the month and put a new host code up onto my stampinup.net page in my specials section. If you can't find the host code, or on my blog, there's a host code down the side if you're on a computer. Otherwise, look in the Stampin' Up! An information page that I've got there, and that has the host code. So that's great. That builds up rewards for everybody. Right, so what are we going to stamp? I'm just going to cut a piece of card and stamp a few things. Oh, isn't that lovely? Look at that. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful card. Right, I am going to get my Stamper Artist out. I've been playing with that this week. A great old time. That one off. And we used this last week too. Actually, I'll just leave that one there. That's fine. Now, these stamps are photopolymer stamps. We need to put our little foam mat in. What did Dana say? What did Wendy say? I put my old ones into an empty vitamin container with my old sewing machine needles. Oh, that's a good idea. Dana says it has a cover. Are you talking about the trimmer, the plastic? Yes, and I don't think this does either of that, or I've already removed it a long time. This feels like it's the plastic, which needs a good clean. I should just put that on it. I've got a piece of paper there from last week. I think I'll just play with doing a few stampy things. Oh, sorry, Diana, who were you talking to about the cover? Where are we up to? Yes, the trimmer. I must go check mine. Yes. It took me a while, and I thought something. I think I even asked someone, "What's wrong with what's wrong with it?" I'll just give this a little clean. It's a bit of use the last few weeks. Get a little baby wipe out. Baby wipe's handy. A little wipe. And stamps still stick to it just fine, but it's nice to clean it up a bit. Wipe that over. Such a good little tool. Oh, I can't get it all off. Never mind. Leave that there. Right, which way will we go? This way? But because I haven't played with this stamp set before, I'll give it a little wash. Oh, take that off. Take the plastic off. And then just give it a good wipe. Now with the new stamps, you can, once you've taken them off that sheet, you can put them all back on here so you know which one's where and if you're missing any. What will we do? Let's have a little look. I think we're going to need some. Which way do these go? That's the other question. Actually, I like the look of that. Looks like it goes up from the bottom, doesn't it? This one. You could make lots of things. And I've seen people use this set of stamps as Christmas trees too, these ones. Maybe we'll go with that other one first. Hang on. Let's get this one off. I like the look of this one. Leaves. That looks like you put your little bits. You just get all these off. Just be careful when you're pulling them off. Gently, gently. Right, that goes that way. So that will line up with that, won't it? Like, I'm not going to stamp them all at the same time. I'm just looking at where I want them. And then we can cut them down. All right, we'll try that. Let's go with that. Yeah, so I don't stick it to anything. Right. Colour as well. We better go with those colours, haven't we? And Highland Heather, Fresh Freesia, which is great. Right, what have I got? I've got Highland Heather. I'll do that one first. All right. Oh no, they're leaves. What am I doing? We're going to have purple leaves and green flowers. Oh dear. How about we go daisies? Pear pizzazz. It's okay. It was a sneak pad. All right. So you pop your thing, your stamp on there. Put your plate down. Grab it. Grab your stamp, and it will pull your paper up a bit. So just put that back down. And if you need the other one, so the other magnet is on the back here. Slide that off. So there's two spots for magnets on the back of this. Don't let them touch each other though, because they break. See that one? That broke. Of course. They went slam. They're very strong. All right, so this is my leafy piece. I'm going to do that in Pear Pizzazz. There we go. Just put that down. And don't worry about those little corner bits there because they're not touching the card. Do you need any other colour on that? I think that should be right like that. If you're going to make a few, you can always just flip this around. You don't have to take that one off. And then put the other one. Now, this one has an extra piece that you can stamp some colour on with, I think. I'm just going to lay this over the top of this. So you can see exactly where to put it. Please, that one out. Yeah, we'll just get him out. I'm lining it up into the corner. So I'm just being a bit random tonight on this piece of card, but if you wanted to be specific about the front of your card, just measure it all out and pop it in. I find it works best if I put it in the corner because then you can line it up really. If you move it, it's easy just to go, it was in the corner. Right, so I'm going to put that one in. Let me think for a minute. Do them. Try this one first because it's lighter. This is Fresh Freesia. There. Pretty. So pretty. And then this other one I'm going to use on my block. Because I can see over the top of it. That one off. Don't want to get ink all over me. I don't know if anybody noticed when we started, I had my, oh, hang on a minute, where's my, hang on, I'm just looking for my picture. Just a moment, please. I've got my earrings on, look. And I even put a top on with some purple on it. This is called my sister top. At one stage, all my sisters, we all had the same top. And I've still got mine. And I thought, what can I wear tonight that's purple? So I decorated because I like to do that. Good fun. It's me in the moment, you know. Right, where were we? Bit of Highland heather. I'm just going to put that on this one. Put a bit of that on there. Ooh, look at that. Nice. I'll do another one. So you just sort of whack it on there, that one. You don't really have to think about that bit too much. I'm going to do the other one, though, a little bit darker, I think. Thanks, Jill. Oh, look at that. I'll do a double one on that one. Get a bit of extra going on. Something a little bit different. We've got some depth in there. Might do another one of those, but we'll stamp off first. There's a bit of paper. Can't see one. Always, I've had so much bits of paper around here. I've been busy. Just stamp that one there. And put a bit on that one. Lovely. Look at that. Right, let's clean that off. Next, what are we going to do next? What else have we got in here? Let's have a look. We've got hang in there. I like that. I'll have to do hang in there. And there's another leaf. And you've got these pieces as well. So what do you call those flowers when they're going up the other way? If they're not wisteria, what else can you make them into? I have to do hang in there. I like that. And then we'll make it into a card, I hope. We'll see what size. How wide are we going? Oh yeah, we can go to 10. We'll do that. Now, what colour will we do that? And pull that out. Just grab my other one. I have a leaf on the other one. Okay, that's not going to work, is it? I have to take my leaf off. I was playing with this leaf earlier. I'll show you all that soon. Take that off. Put it over there. I think I'll put it about there. Lavender. That's right. I just couldn't think of what it was. Lavender would be. Is it over too far? I might put it there. Quite like it there. Hard to tell if I got it straight or not. You do have little lines on here. Let me just put in the light. I find if I angle it in the light, let me see if I can do it. Hang on. I angle it a bit. I can see with my light. I can see the lines on the plastic. Sorry, my light's in the way there. Just keeps on getting the. Do it this way. I can't see it that way. I can only see it this way. So you can actually line up your words with the lines on the plastic bit, but it's not working with the light there for you, sorry. And just look down it this way. Just want to see if I've got that straight. I think it's pretty good. It might be a tiny bit up. Just move it a tiny bit. The other good thing about these stamps is you can, probably not these ones when they're in clumps like this, but if they're a single line stamp, you can actually move them a bit and make it more curved. Actually, this one is a single line, isn't it? So you could make it like that. Let's do that just for the demonstration. See that? So with a photopolymer, you can do that. It's really cool. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to do that. All right, what colour will we do it? What about, I'm just thinking about what colour we're going to put this on. Not sure what colour I'm going to put on yet. I'll just do the black. What was that, Wendy? Is that somebody you know? Let's try this. There we go. Look at that. Hang in there. And then just take it off and it goes back to its normal shape. Not cool as that. Right, let me just take this out of here. Do we need anything else on there? I think so. Wait for a minute. Another stamps on there still. We might use it again. And I'll just get some card. I think that is a, I can't read what you wrote, Wendy. Is that a friend? What you said? I really like this colour. I really like all the colours. I'm looking at this going, oh, that'd be nice on there, wouldn't it? Oh, yeah. And the other thing I had out, I don't know if I'll use it, but this is one of the embossing folders. You know, I love embossing folders. Painted Posies embossing, and I haven't used it yet. Thinking about it, well, that might look good too, behind some of that lavender. Oh, we'll do that in a minute. Let's do this first. Right, if I go with that colour in the background, oh, that is so gorgeous. Look at that. Oh, yum. That's just yum. Okay. Just put it up there for a second so we don't damage it. Your laptop's changing your words. Oh dear. That happens some days, doesn't it? Alrighty, let's just go like this then. We should get a beautiful cut tonight if I don't push too hard. Lovely. So I'm scoring it and cutting it in half and scoring it in half an A4. And then we'll cut this one. So we'll go this way. I think. Oh, it will be. Oh, not sure yet. Let's have a look. What if we do a strip and then we can do something either side of it? Maybe we'll do that. what about we go to there? You've got to have the ruler down when you're cutting, okay? Yes, can be a pain. Auto correct. Hang in there. Hang in there, Wendy. I think I'm going to go the full width for this one. Look, I've got a little mark there to show me where 10.5 is. That's mainly for when I'm scoring. That's half the card size, but it's also helpful when I'm doing this to go, oh, where's the card edge? Okay, so if that's there and that's there, about there, that looks about right, doesn't it? Keep your little pieces. There we go, and then we can go 10.5 that way. My edges are sticking up a tiny bit from doing that, so I'm just going to rub them with the bone folder. I love these colours, aren't they beautiful? Nice simple little card. Now I've left that tiny bit bigger there. What have I done? Cut it a tiny bit crooked there. I think it'll be all right. And I'm going to go and find some, I'm just wondering what to stick under there. Hang on, we're still thinking music. One of that. Or do we want a bit of the green? Granny apple green. I love green and purple together. I've got the purples. Let's just stick a bit under there and see what that looks like. That's nice, isn't it? Oh, Jill, I missed what was a great idea. Which bit? Who had a great idea? Last week I thought it was my idea and it wasn't. That looked like down there. Let me get my ribbon. Let's get some ribbon up. Lovely this colour. I made a picture with these colours. It's up on the wall. Made it for my mum. Oh, the mark on the paper trimmer. Right. Okay, yes. Well, I kept scoring on the wrong spot. I thought, Fiona, put a mark on it. So it is. We've got this gorgeous ribbon. Oh, look at that. So if I put gorgeous ribbon on there, do I do this colour or do I do that colour underneath? I'll go that colour underneath. Let's have a look at that. Let's just stick it under there to see what it looks like. If we do that with some fancy ribbon, nah, just loses it, doesn't it? No, I think we need this colour under it. I think we need the green. Right, let's get a piece of green. I'm almost out of that ribbon. That's the last bit. No. Okay, so that was the width of the card, which was 10.5 centimetres. I'm working in centimetres, and I've bought the metric ruler for this. So it comes with the inches ruler, but you can buy the metric ruler separate. All right, how much do we want? Looks pretty on a green card too, doesn't it? I think we'll go a little bit less. Yeah, I think that's good. I just look at it and go, yeah. So that's 6 millimetres to be precise. So I want this one. It's too hard to read that, isn't it? 6, about there. About there, that'll do. I'll give you measurements later if you want them. Just ask me. Isn't that pretty? All these bits back in the packet. Off the table. Have to use this, or is that too much? Or do we want something else? Let's have a look. Something now I feel like it might be a bit too much. Unless we do a little bow. This is really pretty ribbon to tie bows. That's sort of cute, isn't it? What else have we got that we could throw on there? Let's have a look. I've got some gold just along the bottom here. That'd be nice. Actually, I really like that. I think I like that better than the green. And I just think I want it there. I think I'll do that. You all okay with that? You could put the green on as well. No, just joking. Right, we'll just put that one away. And then there's this ribbon. Let's just have a look at a few. That's really bright. Woo! Love that stuff. What else have we got? Black. Love that. Isn't that gorgeous? Just totally changes the look of it, doesn't it? Oh, that's looking nice too. I can't now decide now. Gold, black. Might have to have a vote. That's the black check one. Love that. You know what one I still haven't used? This one. I don't think that'll match this though. Okay, let's go. Let's have a vote. Who likes the black check and who likes the gold sheer? What's this one called? Satin edged ribbon. While you're thinking about that, I should start die cutting for another card. Put that over there. Black or gold. And what will we do? I think we need to use some of these dies. Look at this. Oh, look at this piece. Black check. Hi, Amanda. Uh-oh, we're voting on the ribbon. This one or that one? Black check or gold? Now we've had 2 different people. Oh, we got 2 black checks. Oh, can't even get this off. Hang on. Oh. Go the right way. Oh, there we go. Right, I think we're going to have to. Which ones will I use? Oh, this is tricky, isn't it? That's such a pretty leaf. Oh, you could put that over the top almost. Oh, look at this piece. Black. I think the black's one. Sorry, Wendy. I did like the gold, but we might do the gold on the next one. We'll decide what we're doing with the next one. Get all these dies out. I can't decide whether to use this one. Oh. That sticky is really sticky. Okay. Oh, thanks, Wendy. Good. All right, we're going to go black. That one over there. And for a change, I haven't stuck it down yet. Just going to put that along the bottom. I think I'll cover the white up. Yeah, it goes nicely with the words, doesn't it? Put that back there. Oh, I think I need a bit of the white showing. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Snip that off. And I'm going to get my tear and tape out. Do this first. Where is my sticker? Okay. Out. And we'll put a bit of tear and tape on the card, I think. Might be easier. Is that the right width for that? Before I do that. Oh, it's a bit narrower, isn't it? The ribbon's a bit narrower. Oh, it's very close. Oh, I was thinking it was the same. Let's have a look. It's a tiny little bit wider. Yeah, I don't want it to be sticking out. So I'm just going to check. I've kept a piece. I've kept some strips like this of tear and tape that I've cut in half. See that? Sometimes I cut them in half, so I keep the other strip of it on a bit of the backing. Got one here, another one in another packet. That one looks like the right size though, so I think we'll use that. Don't throw it away. There you go. See, strips of tear and tape. I'm pretty sure there's another one here somewhere. No, I can't see it. Oh. Very mad. Oh, I had another one. Yes, I did. See, I'm not going mad after all. I know. It's to be. There it is there. I'm going to put it into this little bag with the other one. Right. Let's keep all my little bits of tape there. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. I can get rid of that piece now. But it's still got the paper on the other side. Just going to whack that on there and then put the ribbon on and secure it on the back. Stick it down well. Okay, there we go. If there's the right way or wrong way with this ribbon. Let's have a look on the packet. It's got like a tiny little ridge on it, so I'll put that on the outside. Whoops. I'm just looking at it and hoping I've got it in the right spot. Just turn it around that way. Yep, that looks good. I think that's okay. So I tend to look at it like this, so I can see if it's straight. It's one of my old tricks. Little tricks of the trade. All right, I'll just cut a piece off there. Put that on the back. It's everyone else's tricks for making sure things are straight. Anyone got any little tricks? Secrets you can share? Fold that over. Hope it is straight after all that. A ruler might be good. I just feel like it's a tiny tad that way. Using the grid paper. Oh, yep. I didn't get my grid paper out. Let's check it out. Let's check it out now. I've got 2.5 millimeters at that end. The horrible feeling it's 3. Oh no, it's not quite 3. Tiny tad. A tiny tad down at that end. Okay though, I think it's okay. Going to be all right. Okay, so I'm going to stick that on with my tape. You can use your ruler if you want to. Whoops. To tear your tape, that didn't work very well, did it? Usually works better than that. What happened then? Plenty of times I didn't do that. Right, oh. Don't worry if you go over the edge like that. I'll show you that in a minute. Right, so I'm just going to get this off. I push it down first. Make sure it's pushed on hard. You could just trim that off, or you can just fold it back on itself. So I think I'll do that. So get the paper off, she says. Don't you love it? Oh dear. Here we go, look. I'm going to pull that one up and fold it like that. Pull the bit of tape back up on itself. You don't have to worry about that. And this one. Just come back a bit like that. And then do it to the opposite corner. I really like this little idea. Makes it much easier to put tear and tape down. Where are we putting it? So because it's sitting up a little bit on those bits, don't push it down until you're sure where you want it. And we can line this up down the side so it's not too hard. Make sure you got it where you want it. Oops, moved it. It's a bit slippery. It's quite easily. Let me just hold it there for a second and double check my top and bottom. It's what, 6, wasn't it? 6.5. It's pretty close. Strong close. Okay. And just pull them out. So much easier that way than trying to put it down. I'm getting it stuck in the wrong spot. Oh, much better. Hi, Mandy. How are you? I'm having fun with some tear and tape here. And other things. Right. Oh, isn't that cute? I think Mandy likes these colours, don't you, Mandy? I'm going to stick this one on though with some blue Tombow. The corners. She's concentrating. I'm concentrating. Okay, I think that looks okay. It might be a tiny bit bigger there, but I feel like it's okay because we've got all this going on. I actually like it there. I think. Okay. Push it down when you know you've got it in the spot you want it. Slightly over that side. There we go. You love pinks and purples. Do you like purple and green? But you like purple and green. That's so cute. Look, we did hang in there on a bit of a slope, and we'll put a card inside. We'll just trim that down. And because I've got more of space going on here, I'm going to go to the 13.85. And 9.5. Oh, look, we might even stamp on it. Where did my bit of paper go? Oh, let's see, what will we do? Green? I love the purple and green. What stamp am I looking for? How about a leaf? That leafy one. Where did it go? Where did my stamps go? How about this one? We haven't used that one yet. It'll match, won't it? Let's have a look. Maybe stamp off. Here we go. Just a little leaf inside. Lovely. That one back in the packet. Just like a bit of tombow on that. Oh, do we want a sentiment inside? I don't often put things inside. I do maybe if I know who I'm sending it to, but I don't tend to do it before normally. What have we got? We've got hanging there. Maybe we will do that one, even when you don't understand. Even when you don't understand. There we go. I'll just put that down. Put that down somewhere. Right, I might do that in a bit of fresh feature. Stamp it on here first, see what it looks like. Good. And I'll just use my line to look at. I think. How's it going? Yeah, maybe. Just stamp it, baby. Stamp it. Oh. Right, we need some blue. Bling, bling, bling. That away. Oh no, we need that. What am I doing? Put that in there. Okay. Gives us a nice little edge around. Hang in there, even when you don't understand. There we go. Bling, bling, bling. And we'll start. Okay, what bling will we use tonight? Okay. Oh, we got some of these. I've got a couple of them left. They're nice and bright. What else have we got? We could go sparkly. It's little purple flowers, but I think that'll play. We've got little pearls. Or we could use champagne. I was talking about champagne earlier. Oh, you love it, do you? Yeah, it's beautiful. I haven't played with it before. I've got it out to play with tonight. Oh, I think I like the silver ones better than champagne. Oh, these are pretty too. Look. Adhesive back sequins and gems. They are really pretty. Look. Oh dear. Decisions, everybody. Decisions. We could put the 3 dots there. And then you open the card and it says, even when you don't understand. What do you think? Liking that? I feel like that's too much the same. It's pretty. Oh, it's hard to decide sometimes, isn't it? Choices. No, let's just have a look at this. I just feel like, let's get that up there. If we put those there. In there. Like we hang in there, dot, dot, dot. And then we go in there. I think that's cute. I know whether to go that way with the big one on the outside or the big one on the inside. Big one on the inside. What do you reckon? Big one on the inside? Looking on the camera. Yeah, I think big one on the inside. That way. I've got a thumbs up there. Okay. Now see if she can do it in the same way it was on the thing. Oh, I can't even get it off the thing. Right, let's try this end. I think it was there. Let's put that over the top. Oh, look, it's sticking to the packet. Oh. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah. It's like surgery tonight. There we go. Love those dots. Looks so gorgeous. I do have another packet. I used them for my class the other week. That's cute. There you go. Hang in there. Oh, it's cute, isn't it? Right, let's get some things die cut quickly. Oh, I've still got wing out. Okay, stamps up there, die cuts here. Let's just move something out of the way. And I wanted to do the embossing folder too. Put the stamps in there. Oh, we do this time. Oh, I just saw Amanda said big one on the inside. Phew. There's nothing worse than seeing it all later. Oh, it does take a little while to come through though. Okay, let's think. What will we do with these ones? Might cut some granny apple green just to be a bit brighter. Let's go bright on this one. Let's cut these ones out. Do these cut out of stamp? No, they're just standalone, aren't they? Ah, you put two together, I think. Okay. Let's have a look at that. Do the light one at the back or the dark one at the back? Let me think. Oh, I need that picture back. Where did that picture go? Right, I'll go find it. Hang on a second. On my picture. I think light one at the back, dark one on the top. Looking at my picture. Oh, it's a bit of a, maybe we should do one of each and see. How about that? You just grab. I think we'll do the mini to start with. Let's just cut them of each. Oops, make sure they don't move. Don't get your plates lined up down the edges, like sideways, but not, they can be staggered up the top there. I just moved everything. Just roll it through. Oh! I'm trying to hold it still on the mat. Sorry. Right, let's get my little bucket of, my bucket of mossy meadow that fell down before. Lots of things in here. Wow, look at that. Right, you just need your little foam mat and roll it on the foam mat. I find if they won't pop out, I go a bit sideways, and that seems to help. Right, there's one. With this one, it's a bit thin at that end. Oh, it's everywhere. One more. There we go. I'll just do some of the other colours. See what that's like. Just get my plate off. Right, next colour, please. I need another piece of this one. Hang on. A few little bits in my bag. If I got one big enough for both. So, and then we'll decide which way we want it. Here we go. My mat keeps moving. Go slowly, slowly. Get ready for the big bang. And try not to. There you go. I held it. I held it a bit on the back there to stop it popping so bad. That is so pretty, that colour. Oh, played with it for a while. Oh. Uh-oh. I think I broke it. Whoops. Whoops. Where can I take your picture? That off there really carefully. It's got a very thin little piece there. Oh, I didn't break it quite. Almost. Cut out some leaves while we're here too. There. Which way does it go? Do you like dark on the bottom? Light on the top? Or light on the bottom? Or maybe we do both. We'll get a variation. What do you think? Opinions, please. I might have to cut some more. Wait for your opinions. I'm waiting. I'll just get some of this out. And cut some. Oh, I need to stamp that one, don't we? This one, what colour will we do? That's the viney bit, isn't it? Let's have a look. A few colours out here. You've got some crumb cake. I've got some Sahara sand. I've got grey. I've got smoky slate. And I've got grey granite and basic grey. Lots of colours here. That's for the twiggy bit. I'll come back to the twiggy bit in a second. A piece of this off so I can cut one of those out. All here. I might cut it a bit wider. Anyone have any opinions about these? You don't mind which way they go. I might have to do another one anyway, so we've got 3. What's this got on it? This out. Oh, sorry. your crafting going? Anybody crafting still? Love this little mini, isn't it cute? Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love embossing. So if you've just met me, I love embossing. And this cuts and embosses. Look at this. Just be careful when you're getting it up. Oh, so gorgeous. Beautiful. Got 2 little bits to come out. Oh, look how pretty that is. Oh, that is so gorgeous. Wow. Wow. I wasn't expecting that. That looks really pretty. Right. Oh, do we need another one? What are we going to do? Green away. Throw it on the floor. What do you think? A bit of this for this piece. We've got a whole lot in here that's long, so I think we'll do that. Whoa, like confetti. I'm gonna throw the cardstock party. Are the leaves the same set? Yes. Yes, this is all out of the Wisteria. For a change, I'm sticking to the program now. What program? Apart from the painted posies, which I'll get to in a minute. Wisteria dies. Yes. They're in there. And I'm going to cut this piece now. So far, they're all fitting in the mini, which is great. Yeah, they all fit in the mini. So if you're thinking of getting a machine, they do fit in the mini. That just fits in the mini. It's quite long. But it does fit. Look. Oh, that's so lovely too. That. And just be careful when you're pulling it up. Oh, look at that. Got a few odd bits there. You could even use them on something if you really wanted to. I'm just going to put them in my little bucket over here. Right. What else do we need to cut? I think we need some more flowers, don't we? I don't know what we're doing with them all yet, but we'll work that out in a minute. We could put a whole lot off there, couldn't we? Do we need more? What about another, this colour? We'll do another one, that colour. Just take that off. That one, I think. Really nice and easy to use too. Just watch this little one, remember? This one's got a thin piece there. I'm going to start at this end. And just use your take pick tool too to get those things out if you don't have a brush. Not sure how this is supposed to look. It'll look however it turns out. Let's get the bits off my plate. Right. don't think we're going to use that one, are we? We'll leave that one for another day. You've got a leaf one, you've got the other one to cut out these leaves here. You can cut those leaves out, and you can cut those 3 out as well. Good to know. Just stick all those back on the thing. Always a good idea to draw on them before you take them all off, so you know where to put them all back. I didn't, so I'll just have to work that out later. All on for now. Okay. Yeah, no. Yeah, sometimes I draw around them so that I can put them all back really easily. Sometimes people do a photocopy of it. That away, and I think that's enough, isn't it? I'll do the dark one that side. And then another purple one there, maybe. Oh, we'll see what it looks like in a minute. No idea what we're going to do with that piece. Right, we need to cut. We need to do something with this though. Slowly. What colour? Maybe we should just stick with the looking at the colours I've got out. Maybe I should use the Sahara sand as a base. See what that looks like. Let's see what it looks like with this. This is beautiful. Look at that. It's too big, isn't it? I have to make a big card. So you could do it so that it's coming down that way, couldn't you? Maybe we do need more leaves. Not sure where this bit goes. Across the top. That's sort of cool. Oh, okie dokie. Let's put that through the machine. Get the big one out for this. Right. Now this is a 3D embossing folder. So you want to take those off and just use the big one. Because I want it that way on the card. And putting my hinge that way. So usually with these you put them through hinge first, but once you can't with this one, so that way. Hold on. Line that up a bit better. Oh, sorry. That one popped, didn't it? Sorry. These are okay. Reveal time. Ooh, look at that. It's got flowers on it like that. It's gorgeous. I think I'm going to do it bigger. I'm going to do it upside down. Why not? And I think we'll just make a bigger card. And you know what? Just have to make an envelope to fit, won't we? Later. Let's check if I've got any. There were square ones that I had. You could always make one out of the card or a piece of paper. I think which paper matches. I've got one like this. It's not a Stampin' Up! One. They don't have the square ones. But we could use some DSP for that. Just having a look at my DSP for a second. And I would get one out of the out of one of the host packs. Let's get the host pack out. Oh. Getting the host pack. Host paper. If you have a party, friends over, if you buy a lot of stuff yourself, you can get things out of the catalogues that are host only. So up the back here, right at the back of your catalogue, look for this section. So this one here, if you spend over $250 or you have friends over and everyone spends that much on your host code, you can buy these ones cheaper. So this is the paper. This one, Designer Daydream, that's one of them. Beautiful papers in there. And there's always one in each catalogue. Here's another one. This one is Celebrate Everything. This one's got fireworks in it. I love it. Let's have a look. This one Celebrate Everything. Look what's right on top. So that colour would almost go as an envelope, wouldn't it? Could do it. I'm just looking for something, or you could use the green side. Let's get some of that out. There's so many things in here. I love it. Love this paper. And out a bit. Let's see if we can find some more of it. Right. So there's a big piece. I'll just use that because then it'll be great. I'll do the green on the outside. So this would be ideal, I think, if you're handing someone a card. And if you're going to post it, you can just put a label on there in amongst the craziness. Gorgeous patterns. Look at that one. Oh, that'd be nice too, wouldn't it? A bit loud. Little bikes. Look at that. Oh, there's another one. Green. So if you just want the plain green. Kites. That one. Beautiful ones in there. I think I'll just go with that one. We'll see what's in the other packet there. I just got the florets out too, the fitting florets, because I thought I don't know what's in there. There might be different colours in it. Yeah, they're not quite matching. And this one, I've used some of this already to make some cards for some of my teams. It's gorgeous. So the firework one, you could colour in any colour you want. It's a bit brighter. With pumpkins, wood grain stars, Christmassy things. Give you an idea what's in there. Absolutely. Right. Or the desk again. All right, we'll play with that in a second. Pull that out to give me an idea of size. I think we'll do a green card. I'm going to cut it down to, I think for a moment, where's the ruler gone? Okay, so if we go to, let's say, we could even go to 13. What have we got? Let's go bigger. 13.5 by 13.5. 13 and 13 is 26. So we want to go to 27. We've got 29 point something. I'm just going to cut it first to 13.5. So, and on this side, you can pull this out. Let me just pull it out. Try and fit it on your desk. Can you see that? All right. And then we can go to 27 there. And then score it at 13.5. And just remember not to cut it. Score. We'll get a square cut. Get rid of that. And cut that down. Now, let me see. Go down a little bit more and take a little bit off this piece here. I've got a little bit more down here. All right, we'll go to 13, so we've got a bit of room around it. Oh, maybe we want a bit more than that. We'll go a bit more. We'll go 12.5. You can keep these bits and make something else out of them. Piece. Okay. Ooh, that looks different. I'll put that across the top. We'll just put that to there and chop that little piece off. What's the color of that? Woohoo. Woohoo. And we'll stick it all together in a minute. We need to get the sentiment happening. And then an envelope. Okay. Check my things. Okay, Mandy likes the lighter one on top. Oh, I've ended up with 3 lighter ones. That's good. Lighter. What's Wendy doing? Crocheting. Oh. I did a bit of crocheting. I was away last weekend. So we'll do it that way. I'm not sure if that's too many. That might be too many. Maybe just stick that one on top like that. That looks better, doesn't it? Let's stick that one on top. Just so I can get my little bits going. It does sort of line up, look. Glue off your fingers, Fiona. Right, that's what it looks like. Let's see what this one looks like. You know what, we could do a triple one, double one. I think we'll do that just to be different. Are we going for time? It's bedtime yet? This depends where you are in the world, doesn't it? Oh, you were at a craft. Teaching a felt cockatoo toy. Wonderful. Sounds exciting. I think we'll do that, and then we'll put this one on that one. Have it like a double one. What do you think? That work for anybody? You get a sentiment out. Where's my stamps? Happiness grows within. Do that. It's all crooked. E is what? EMB. Is it your computer doing that again? That's better. Now, what die cut we'll use? What have we got on the table already? A few things on the table. Those. Got what else can we look at? Let me see. What else have I got out of that table? Miraculous. What's that doing there? Sure where the dies are for the ranunculus. Oh no, there's only a little tiny one in there. It was the ranunculus dies. I've got them on the stamps on the table. But I'll have to find a bigger one than that. See what else we've got up on the wall. I've got organic beauty dice. Oh, there's one in there. I'm just looking for one of those label dies. Right, that's not working, is it? I have to use a punch, I think. 531. Well, it would fit in there, I suppose, wouldn't it? Let's see what punches we've got on the wall. Oh, maybe we'll go with that one. Little one. What do you think? Will it fit in there? Oh, it's a bit tight. Oh, it does fit. It's a little bit tight. I'll use that one. Entirely hand-sewn with some embroidery on his wings. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, we don't want to use the pieced side, do we? I'm going to use the unpieced side to stamp. Right, we've got to go about there. What colour will we use? Oh dear, what colour will we use? Let's go Highland. Gorgeous grape. Let's go gorgeous grape. Did I get gorgeous grape out? Yep, there it is. I'm not feeling around the edge there. I feel something's not right. If anyone's got any suggestions, feel free to throw them in the comments. A bit dark, didn't it? Now that I look at it. A bit thick. I'll try that one more time. Up here. A bit of paper on. Yeah, I think I put too much on it before. And a bit thick. Don't have to hold it on there too long. It absorbs it more. And that will fit into the mini. Let's get a little mini up. If I use that one. It's going to be tricky. Got to work out where it fits. No. Ooh. Should be interesting. But I chop it all off. Otherwise, we'll have to do it again. Here we go. Let's hope. So I'd love to see a picture of him, Wendy. I'll pop him in my Facebook group. Look at that, it worked. Phew. I feel I need something else around this. Use your little thing. Die. So this one I've put some magnets in, magnetic sheets. Hold them. Just throw that one in the bucket anyway, because I might use it another day. My little things label book. I labelled it. My diamond label. Thank you. Sending love your way. Keep them for another day. Yeah, I feel like I need something around under here, like a white layer. Let's just use the envelope for a second to play with that. It needs something, doesn't it? What about, I just had a thought. I'm going to use this for the envelope. But when it comes together, don't you? Yes. I think that will do it. Let's do that. Okay, so what do we say? It's 13 and a half, and that was 12 and a half, so I have to go to 13. 13 and a half, yes. You could even go that side if you really wanted to. Right, 13. Make sure it lines up along the top there. 13. This is why it's so good to have those big packs of paper there, because they're so handy and they're not specific to any particular. Yep. There you go with lots of things. Just rubbing my edges down. Make sure that's nice and smooth. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. I like it when I've got to cover up the pretty side. Oh dear, being a bit glue challenged. Because it's liquid, you can move it a bit till it's stuck. So shimmy it around. Because it was bigger, I had to pick up another corner and rub. Okay, I'm going to stick all this together in a minute. Hope you all remembered where it was. Right, now have we got enough showing, or do I need to trim that again? I'm feeling like maybe a little tiny bit more. Like that much more. What do you all think? I think we need to make it bigger like this so we can see a bit more of that, just a little bit. What's that? 3 millimeters off. I need to go to 12.2. 12.2. See if we can do it without pulling it. 12.2. Once we've got a nice new blade, it should be fine. Sometimes it's a bit harder to cut it when it's got the embossing on it, but that went just beautifully. I'll take it off the top. 12.2. Yeah. You know what? I'm thinking maybe we should open it that way. This one long ways. That's better. That feels better. Okie dokie. Oh, isn't that pretty? Now, I have to make sure that's up high, that piece. Okay. Stick that on. I might put some tape on that because it's got all those indentations being embossed. Did anyone get anything from the clearance rack last week? I did an unboxing the other day, and some of the stuff I'd bought had already gone out of the clearance rack. It's pretty quick when they refresh it like that. Yeah, some of it anyway, not all of it. I've got my card and cuppa on Saturday at Piedmont. A couple of people booked in, so that's nice. I'm going to be using the Cozy and Bright kit. Get some more Christmas cards done. Oops, a daisy. Throwing my thing around everywhere. Stick them down. I didn't stick them down because I like to use the space to take photos sometimes. I think I've moved my camera, haven't I? Table looks crooked. Right, let's go this way. I'm going upside down. Put these corners down first and hold them in place. How does that look? Good. Looks all right. Oh, looks crooked now. Oh well. Oh dear. I look too close. We'll put all those flowers on. No one will notice. Oh, you got the gleaming ornaments. Oh, lovely. In the distressed gold. Oh, yummy. The punch. Oh, sorry. The gleaming ornaments punch. Yeah, I know what you mean. Very nice. Right, now we'll need to go close to the top with that piece, won't we? Now again, yes, adhesive sheets would have been good. I'll just use this. Just start storing the adhesive sheets on the machine. So I remember to use them. I'm just going to go up the top like that. And I think I'll put that, I think I had that about there, didn't I? It was something like that. Something like that. And I'm happy this over here. Get a bit of that on there. I don't know that I want all the leaves stuck down totally. It's nice to have a bit of sticky uppy leaves. So I have got a special on for October while those punches are still in the clearance rack. Anyone who buys them through my shop, for some written instructions to make those bonbons. These, you buy them through my shop in October while they're still there. I think they're still available. You can use them to cut the small bonbon, the small bauble. And I've got the measurements and everything. Down here. All right, let's get a bit of glue on this one. Not too much though, just enough. Down a little. Daisy's moved it. Oh, out a bit there. Put that one down a bit. Oops. Well, you got a few things too. Whoops. Whoops. Oops, don't mind me. Dropping my gluey things down. Oh, well, yep. Lovely. Yeah, I was surprised how quick they sold out some of those things. I think I'll just do that one like that. Hold it down. Funny. Hope it looks all right. We'll just stick that one up on. Here's my. I've got a new package of dimensionals out. Oh no, I've still got an old one. Look. It's the new packet. I will use this one up. Yeah, I was glad I'd ordered fairly early in the piece. I like to get things when they're on clearance so that when I get some sales, I can give people nice little presents. I do that when you spend over $50 on products. So that's, you know, not including postage, but just product price. Oh, that one's in the wrong spot now. I'll have to put him up. Here we go. Right, what else do we need? I better find some glue. Don't wait. Right, let's move. Oh, we haven't done the envelope. We've got to do the envelope too. Right, we need a bit of bling on this, I think. I'm actually thinking we need a bigger Winkstella. Winkstella. What did I pick? Oh, you mean what did I buy? Oh gosh, I can't remember now. I did an unboxing. You can catch it live in the unboxing. That was the other day. What day was that? Monday or Tuesday? Oh golly, the days are blurring. Yeah, we'll do Winkstella on that. I got a lot of those Eden gems. I love those. That's nice with Winkstella on it. I love it. You see the Winkstella? There you go. Look at that. Coaster. It's a bit hard to see, but he's there. Oh yeah, that just adds something to it. Okay, what little gems can we stick on there? What goes with that? Yeah, adhesive backed sequins. They're a bit big, aren't they? Well, they'll work. Let's see what colours are in there. It's a goldy coloured one. Oh, there's a really pale one. Bright green, I don't think so. That'd be good for Christmas. Yeah, what about some of them? They look like them too. I think these ones were out of one of the kits. Yeah, I love the Garden Eden gems. They're beautiful. These are little ones, but they're out of one of the kits and they look just like these adhesive back gems. They're just a tiny bit smaller. So if you've got any leftover bling out of your kits, use it up. Pearls, I don't think so. Iridescent, and there's the wrong colour. I'm just seeing what else. What do you think? Do you like these or those? Is the gold too much? They're the wrong colour. Trying to find the right colour. The champagne might work on that too. Actually, I think that might be better than the gold. Champagne might work better. Either champagne or these ones. Which bling do you like? We've got the champagne. Let me just pull that out. Have a look at it on the top. We pull them out of the packet and put them on there. We've got these ones here. So these are part of the adhesive back seasonal sequins, which look very much like these, which are out of one of the kits, but I can't remember which one. That's more subtle. Or we've got some champagne going on. Champagne would be nice. I'm not sure if that's too much though with the background. Have a think about that for a second. Move that there. Let's do this. Okay, so when I did my card last time, I did a square one. This paper is really thick too. I just got my card and put it on the paper. Okay. Remember how I did it now? Did that. If you've got an envelope already in your hand, you could use that. And you could meticulously measure everything. I've got a metal ruler, so I just tend to use that and fold it. Now let's have a look. Now this has got lines on it, so that's going to be a problem, isn't it? We're going to have to go with the lines, I think. Now that we've done that, let's go over the back of that. I think it might be a good idea. Work out where you want the line. Don't cut it. I'm going to line the line up with the line on the trimmer and use my scorer. Not too hard. Don't score it very hard. Don't push it down too hard because it's sitting up the edges there. Just move that all over. You could use your scoring tool as well, your Simply scoreboard. One of those. Once you score it, it should fold nicely on that line. If you can find the line. Here it is. I can see it on that side. Here it is. There's the line. Nice. Okay. Bone folder. Right. That'll sit in there. Okay. And I'm going to turn it over. Oh, I still want to be crooked after all that. After all that effort. And when I was folding it, I'll bring it up a bit. You wouldn't have this problem if you didn't have lines on your paper. It'll be okay. There we go. Don't panic. Don't panic. My motto is don't panic. All right, so then work out where the next one's going to go. The top. This one is sort of halfway between two lines. I'm just going to take that out. And I'm going to line it up so I can see, like this one is sitting on the little lines of the score itself, of the ruler. And I can see through it to see that it's quite straight. And that one's sitting along there. Just double check it. Tiny little bit that way, sorry, that way. Score. You can see the line there. Sure it is straight. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Better. That one was better. All right. Oh. I'm going to chop that bit off in a minute. I'm going to chop that bit off. Okay. So let's pretend we don't have an envelope. So I'm choosing to go right in the center. You don't have to do that. You can work it out all meticulously and exactly, you know, to have more paper left over, everything. But I'm not too worried about that. Look at the lines here. And I'm going to go with that one there. I might just mark that with a pencil. So we're going to cover that up in a minute. With that one, and I'm going to fold right in. I will need to cut a bit out here so that the flap can come down. And then these side bits will fold over. I think that will work. Okay. Get my thing. Right. So that's my line that I'm going to fold on. Cut it out. I'm going to bring that up. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Get rid of the trimmer because we don't want to cut it. Not here, not this bit. I'm going to line this up on the bottom here. Nice. If I go all the way there, and go all the way up, that'll give me a fold line, and then I'll know where to cut it to. And we've got our line here that we drew. Just make sure it's sitting nice and straight. That one in there. Okay, let's have a look at that. And then that will come across. It's your envelope, so you can make it however you like. Oops, that went wrong. So I felt it go there. I'll go on the line. Sorry. Oh, it's a bit dry enough. So water. Water. Don't worry, we're nearly finished. Did anyone pick a bling? Okay. Right. I'm actually going to put those in a minute and put that up. And we decide what we're doing. Okay. I think oval trim, it's going to go on the outside. We'll go there and go there. Go there. So we could cut those off a bit. We might cut them down a bit. Normal envelope trim. Oh, this one's totally different. That's not normal. All right, there's my line there. I might cut that down a bit. I am going to come down from the corner, from that corner there, till I get to the 15. I'm just going to draw on it. Do the same like this side. Right, there's that line. Now, out there, 15. 15's there. I'm going to cut that off in a second. And while I'm at it, we should just keep going up that line. And that will give us our top flap. Right. Go down there and down there, and that will give us a fold. Oh, we might need a bit more than that though, mightn't we? Yeah, okay. We'll come down a bit. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 and a half. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. A bit of fun cutting. Going to go to there. There. Like that bit there. My cutter so I can see it. Look at that. Ooh. I'll have to chop that piece off. Okay, I'm going to go to, what did I say? Oh, I lost my spot. Yeah. Just there. Line that. Put that down there. Go up to there. Let's have a look at that. I know you think I'm mad. I just like winging it. Look, we're doing all right. And then that's going to come down there, and I'm going to trim it. I'll trim it down a bit, I think. I will. Okay, but for this moment, we will just cut a bit of that off so that we don't get too lost. I'll take that piece off. And yes, if I was going to do this again, I would write all the measurements down. Last time I just wrapped it around the card and made it like a present. Throw them around. You can just put your card in there and wrap it up like a little present. See? It already works almost. I'm going to trim that a little bit. Or you can have this fit in. And those bits on the bottom. Which way I like it. I think I like it like that. It's got a little bit of a gap there. That doesn't matter. Envelope. So the other thing you could do is take off the edges here and have that as a piece going that way, but I don't think I will. I'll leave it like this. So I just want to bring off a little tiny bit of this piece here because it's too little bit. Although it does sit in there nicely, doesn't it? It looks a bit fancy. Fancy envelope. Rightio. Good night, Wendy. Night, Jill. I'm nearly done. I'll just glue my little envelope down. You don't need a real lot of glue on it. A little bit there. There you go. And I'll just put a little bit under there. And get the glue out, coming out. I want to come out. We're getting near the end. Got some out a minute ago and now it doesn't want to come out. There we go. Get it out. Right. Let's push those down. Look at that, it's all lining up. It's cute. Okay. Oh, it's gone a little bit crooked there. Never mind. I think I'll just take that piece off the top there. Oh, will we go across? No, perhaps better leave it. I mean, further on this one than that one, but never mind. It's all right like that. Leave it like that. Little card will fit in there. Watch out for your little pieces. Maybe I should put it in that way. It will be a surprise when they open it. You go, oh, I wonder what's in there. Okay. Right, a little bit of bling. Okay, I'll decide. We'll go with these ones. Go with these ones. Where are they? Yeah. Oh dear, look at the time. No wonder everyone's gone to bed. Carried away. Um, up there. Blingy butts. All right. My bling away. Here we go. This fun, bit of fun. A little card. I just straighten the table. Straighten everything out. There's all my things. Still a bit crooked. Oh well. Rightio. Okay, good night to everybody. Thank you for watching and joining me here. Oh, you're still here, Dominique. Cool. I'm still here. Look, they match my earrings now. Oh, good. All righty. Well, have a good week, everybody. And just an update on I won't be doing classes in November. I'm working towards the stall at Piedmont. So I do a stall with Christmas in Piedmont on the 27th of November. So that's going to be fun. I have some stuff there. And On the Stage is on in November for Stampin' Up. So that's really exciting too. So that's in a couple of weeks' time. So a few of us are going and really looking forward to that. So I'm not doing any extra classes in November. And I'm going to have a bit of a break over December, January as well. I'll still be doing lives. I enjoy it too much. I might have a little bit of a break through there, but yeah, I'll still be doing them. Well, thanks, Athena. Thanks, Dimity. Yes, I'll still be around. So just message if you need anything and make sure you check in. And if you want to join my Facebook crafty group, let me know. There's a Facebook group you can join to join in with crafty things and sharing your crafts and things like that. Okay, so ciao. Gonna find the off button. See you next week.